Hey guys, I'm Mitch.
I'm Austin.
And this is a super platinum achievement, and we've got more E3 coverage coming up. We're going to give you our predictions for Nintendo's E3 Nintendo
we think
Direct.
It's going to be a big one. Fingers crossed.
We'll talk just about it. A second, though. Alright guys, if you are new to this channel, welcome, first of all, and hit that subscribe button. It does help us out a ton. We really appreciate it. Also, if you like what you see at the end of this video, give us a big thumbs up. We appreciate that as well.
Even if you like something in the middle of the video, you can
just random thumbs it up anytime you want.
Just thumbs it all
of it. And also check out the giveaway playlist. We like to give away some free stuff, so we probably have one going on right now. If we don't, then just wait a few days and we will. But yeah, diving into it, a big anticipation for E3 is Nintendo's Direct, because Nintendo has not had big announcements in a while.
Yeah, we haven't obviously didn't hear from Nintendo for like a year.
Over a year.
And then they did their Direct, they've done two, and it's just, they've both been like, not what we expected.
I remember was, yeah.
Hopefully they've just been saving everything up for their E3 Direct, which they always seem to do on a Tuesday, early in the day. Which is, for us...
on a Tuesday. That's kind of what they do, though.
Yeah, June 15th at 9 a.m. for us.
Ugh.
So, that's early.
It's weird. But...
we hope there's some big stuff covered here. We don't know how long it's going to be. They're usually anywhere from 30 minutes to...
they got the whole day themselves.
Yeah, so. they usually do. So, we'll see.
I'm guessing it's probably going to be close to an hour long.
Yeah, I think so, too. So, we have made a list of stuff we would like to see, and hopefully we will see. Coming up in this conference. So we will go ahead and I think start with the big kahuna.
Yeah, I do think it's going to happen. We are going to see it, and that is a new Switch.
Yeah.
Switch Pro, Super Nintendo Switch, new Nintendo Switch Advance, whatever they're going to call it.
We've talked about this a lot. And
we have.
Hopefully we get to finally see it.
We're still banking on that Super Nintendo Switch. I think that's going to be it.
That's the name it needs to be.
But I think it's going to happen. I don't know. It's not 100% that they're going to announce it during E3, but I'm 99% it's going to happen.
And because it sounds like it's coming out this year.
That's the new rumor. That's coming out in
October.
October, yeah. So we'll see. It's going to be their 4K version when docked. I assume probably some new updated ergonomic Joy-Cons that don't drift all over the place like it's Tokyo. But yeah, some updates there, and then more powerful. It's still going to be a mid-gen refresh. It's not going to be a new system, so it's still going to kind of cross over.
It's going to be more compatible with the new version of the PlayStation and Xbox, so they can still put games onto the Switch.
Yeah, and I do think, like what we saw with the new Nintendo 3DS, I do think there are going to be a few titles that are going to be exclusive to this system. We'll see, but I do think that's going to happen this E3, and I think the big title that's going to be announced with it coming out the same time.
What didn't the first Switch come out with the title also?
I think it was a pretty big franchise.
Pretty big deal. I don't remember what it was though.
It was a breath of fresh air.
It was pretty wild. Pretty wild, yeah.
Yeah, Zelda. Breath of the Wild came out at the same time as the Switch. And that's going to happen again.
Yeah.
We're going to get the sequel to Breath of the Wild.
I don't think there's a doubt, actually, in either one of our minds that the new Switch is not going to launch with the new Zelda game.
Yeah.
I think it's a done deal. It's going to happen. So, no argument. We're not going to take it. Just move on.
It's going to happen. We're going to get a release date. We're going to get an official title, so people stop calling it Breath of the Wild 2, because Zelda always has a unique surname, I guess you'd call it, in there. But
it's going to be 2 Breaths of the Wild.
2 Breaths of the Wild. We call it Exhale of the Tamed.
Yes, exactly. So that's what the new Zelda is, Exhale of the Tamed. So we think that's the conference, at least. If that doesn't show up, boy, Nintendo did it
They
again.
did say that a majority of the conference, and now that I think about it, they did say how long it's going to be. I think they did say it's going to be an hour long.
Did they? Okay.
And that 40 minutes of it is going to be focused on new Nintendo Switch software. They were specific about that.
Okay.
Which a lot of people are like, oh, it's going to be software dedicated. I think that meant that most of it's going to be software, but that a chunk of it's going to be focused on hardware, because they specifically had to say software.
Yeah. So we'll see. we are really hopeful, but Nintendo has let us down in the past.
That's kinda what they
and
do.
Will probably let us down for this one again, but we can. Still,
will,
We
I
will still
promise.
get excited. Other games we would love to see: Mario Kart 9.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's been a while since a new Mario Kart game has come out. I mean, they re-released 8 for the Switch, so we haven't.
With 8 Deluxe, they even had some DLC for it.
Yeah, we haven't actually got a brand new Mario Kart with the Nintendo Switch yet. So I think
They milked 8 a lot with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And for a while, they kept releasing DLC and content for it that I'm like, man, maybe they're just going to make this continue. But we haven't seen anything in quite a while. And I think it's because they're working on Mario Kart 9.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to see that within the next year already.
Yeah, absolutely. And another game along that vein is, I think we're going to, not probably right away, I think it's going to be staggered, obviously, but an announcement for a new Mario Party. So obviously we have the same deal, Super Mario Party moved to the Switch, or was it a Switch exclusive? I don't remember.
Yeah, that was a Switch exclusive.
But that came out
Mario
early with the
Party
Switch.
11
Yeah,
on
so
the Wii.
that came out early with the Switch. I wouldn't be surprised to see a new one, or maybe just an update for that one itself. Maybe new games and stuff like that, new characters, all that fun stuff. So I love Mario Party. I'm always down for more Mario Party. I know some people hate it, but I think it's great.
It's because it ruins friendships.
And it's true. So
Hey, we've played. We're still together. Next, we're going to finally get an update for Metroid Prime 4. That infamous E3 where they just, had punches left and right with big announcements, which included the Smash Ultimate announcement. They had Metroid Prime 4 in there, and then we haven't heard anything since, and apparently they had to almost restart the game because they went from one developer to another, and now it's back in the hands of Retro Studios, the developer of the other ones, and
a journey.
it's been a long time, and I think we're finally going to get a big time update and possibly some gameplay for it. This is a game that many Nintendrones out there are super excited
I've
for.
been waiting a long time for.
Yeah, we haven't had a new 3D Metroid since Metroid Prime Other M for the Wii, I believe was the last one. And a lot of people hated that one. Before that, it was Metroid Prime 3 Corruption for the Wii. But yeah, otherwise, it's been 2D Metroid, which, surprise, surprise, I think we're going to get a 2D Metroid at the same time. And they're going to be like, yeah, Metroid Prime 4 is coming, but guess what? This Metroid, 2D Metroid, is coming out next month.
Metroid 99 Battle Royale.
Yes. Hey, we're probably going to get another 99 game in there.
So,
But yeah, Metroid's going to be huge.
I think another big game franchise they're going to bring back is, and I think I can see this being an exclusive to the new Switch, Bayonetta 3.
Which has already been announced.
Yes.
But same thing like Metroid. We got the just 3 and that was it.
So I can see this actually being an exclusive just for the new version of the Switch, because it's one of those lesser games where it wouldn't just anger too many people if it came to just the new one. But Bayonetta always has so much going on. It's pretty and whatnot, but so it's something that I think the new Switch could really take advantage of. So,
Yes.
it's not so simple like don't want to say Nintendo games are so simple, but you know what I mean. If you like,
Yeah, I mean it's
Bayonetta.
Yeah, it's Bayonetta, but it's at the same time it is a graphically demanding game in a lot of ways.
Yes.
I mean, a lot of people were surprised that Bayonetta 2 looked so good on the Wii U, and it really did.
Yeah.
And I think Bayonetta 3 is going to continue to push that. And then Nintendo always at the end says, and we've got one more thing to talk about. And
It's a letdown.
And it's a huge title. But yeah, the whole conference is going to be a letdown. Except
None
for
of this
that
will
last
happen
thing.
absolutely at all. So we're totally wrong. It's just going to be another Square Enix conference for some whatever turn-based RPG game that we've
Yep,
never
that's
heard
what
of.
they've been doing. But the final thing is going to be at least one of these. It's not going to be one we haven't talked about. And the one we think it's going to be for the final thing is a new Mario game, specifically Mario Odyssey 2. That's we have one more thing, boom, and we're going to get a new Mario game. And on top of that, I think it's going to be a nearly complete game.
Yeah.
And it's going to come out next year.
It's going to be similar to how they launched the Switch originally, because obviously, if you remember, Breath of the Wild came out with the Switch in March. Mario Odyssey came out that same year, just at the end of the year. So it was almost a complete game at the time. I think they're going to do the same exact thing. So it's going to launch in October with the next Zelda, and then maybe that following spring, summer will be the next Mario game.
And my prediction, if the end of the conference is not a new Mario game, it's going to be Metroid or it's going to be Mario Kart 9. That's my prediction. One of those three is going to end the conference.
Splatoon 3.
Splatoon 3 is going to be there. We already know that. That was their big announcement in their last Direct.
That's what they're ending it with.
Yeah. Oh, no! Which is what almost ticked a lot of people off that infamous E3, because they had Splatoon come on. Like, a Splatoon game? Really? And then it was Smash Brothers.
Smash Brothers, yeah.
Like, gotcha. And
So,
obviously we're going to get the last Smash character for the Fighter Pass. And I think we might get a Fighter Pass 3, too.
yeah, because we do think Smash Ultimate is obviously just going to keep going as it is and just move into the next Switch and probably get an update and another Fighter Pass and just keep going. Because why would you stop that game? So
Yeah, it was built so well, and it's built to last. So I'm super excited for this one. This is the one we're going to have to wait for.
this is the longest one
And it's-
of the actual official conferences that we do have to wait for. So
Yeah, but it's right around the corner now that we've had our other conferences out. We are going to get Nintendo next, and I am super excited. It's going to be here soon. Let us know what you think. Do you think we nailed it? Do you think we failed it?
do you think we just need to switch it up and just need to do something different? Hey, let us know in the comments below. Just type down there, say, we love you guys so much. Subscribe for life. We share this to all of our friends, which you should do because we're great. So make sure you do hit that subscribe button. Give this video a big thumbs up because we really appreciate it.
We do.
And make sure to check out all of our other E3 content. We got a ton already done, more on the way. This is kind of will be the end of it actually at this point. So we probably, if you haven't watched any of it, go back. There's a ton back there. So please check that out and always check in with us here at
Super Platinum Achievement.
E3 2021.
The Summer of Gaming.